Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, no more bumping fists. Mr. Biden with Mr. bin Salman are a little bit upset. So, if you remember when I was about to say Saddam, Biden went to Saudi Arabia to beg for more oil output by the Saudis, and they were in that famous picture with them bumping fists over there and then bumping chests. All right, well, no more. That's not gonna be anymore. They will meet at G20. I mean, they will be in the same room, but there's no plans that they will have a little bit of boxing or sparring. So, because they're upset, can you guess who? This article comes from Sputnik, and this is the title: Biden has quote-unquote no plans. We know that one. There's no joke about that one. We know he has no plans. Like he's like a cauliflower. You put over here the cauliflower, has no plans, just stays over there. Pop. Okay, this is Biden. Has no plans to meet Saudi Crown Prince on sidelines of G20 summit. To do what? He already kissed the toes of bin Salman. You want again? And encore? So, US President Joe Biden has no plans to meet Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Now, I know that he already isolated two Russians and the Saudis. Now, who else are they going to isolate? Because isolating people, you isolate yourself. I know that Xi Jinping doesn't want to meet the semi-conscious Biden. So there's 3 out of 20, out of, let's say, 19, because you got the United States. So we'll see. So it has no plans to meet Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman on the sidelines of the upcoming G20 summit in Indonesia. While House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, a weasel, this is not below 86, I think this is below 66, said on Saturday, on Sunday, did you see this guy? Just listen to him, how he talks, and he is the irresolute, strong, yeah, soybean. That's what, soybean. Sullivan told CNN that Biden, quote unquote, has no plans to meet with bin Salman at the G20 summit in November, as relations between Washington and Riyadh appeared to be turning sour following OPEC Plus group's move to cut oil production. Well, you can't always punch. Sometimes you have to be punched back. That's how in a friendship. That's how in a relationship. You know. When asked if the United States might halt arms sales to the Gulf nation amid oil output cuts, Sullivan said that the White House had a wide range of options, including a review of its approach to providing security assistance to Saudi Arabia. Like they're retards, they can't, defend themselves against whom? Who's going to attack them? I know who's going to attack them, and it's not going to be from outside. It's going to be from within. Israel is not going to attack them because Israel attacks with the United States. Said, hey, bully boy, go. And they say, okay. On Wednesday, Sullivan said that Biden had already begun to reevaluate Washington's relationship with Saudi Arabia, but offered no specific details. So can you imagine Biden being at his desk, looking over some, like tons of papers and looking around and like important. I think he's like with that look. That's how I think Biden is walking through the White House, not walking, shuffling. Those 15 minutes when he's awake, okay, and when after they injected in him all kind of then, oh, let's go now. We got 15 minutes. Let's go. Get him out. Like get a clown in the circus. Jesus Christ. I can't believe, man, these guys are playing that with us. It's unbelievable. What can you make out of it but fun? What else can you do? Anyway, OPEC Plus alliance agreed last week to cut oil production by 2 million barrels per day from November and will take production levels agreed for August as a reference point. The move was made in response to uncertainty in global oil market outlooks, in part caused by Western sanctions on Russian energy deliveries and the G7 plans to introduce a price cap on Russian crude. The decision received backlash from the US, which demanded an increase in production to combat rising domestic prices. Remember, this is Sputnik. So the last part is for us to, see what's going on. And by the way, I found this beautiful picture of Biden. He was in the store yesterday. I met him and he gave me a bump fist with Biden. Anyway, so when they say people are allies and they have this and that, the alliances go as far as the interest goes. That's the alliance. It's not like we're friends or we're not friends. Look how solid this friendship was for so many years between the House of Saud and the presidents of the United States of America. Really. That was bull. It was, you do what I tell you, I give you some here, you give me over here, and we're good. Well, once you stop doing that, there's no more friendship. I'm gonna hurt you if I can, because you hurt me, because you don't do what I'm telling you to do. Like they don't have an interest. Saudi Arabia doesn't have interest, just we have interest. But I understand. I mean, if there would be, how should I put it, not objective, but at least in your face. Hey, mofo, you're not my friend. I want to use you, abuse you. And you do going to do the same thing. So that's the way it is. But they all, our ally in the Middle East, Israel, the greatest democracy in the Middle East, and they're a great ally. Okay, yeah, okay. Just look at the USS Liberty. What, 1967? I think it was, right? How great the ally was. And not only with that, they've been trying to get the United States in a war with Iran for as long as, what's his name, that weasel, John Bolton, with the mustache man, was around, which is 1,000 years old as well. So, and then you got old guys, Cheney and Dickey and Rumsfeld and all these tards. And it didn't get, because Iran is not Iraq, 20 million people, there are 80 or something. So, not really. So, anyway, my friends, what can you do? No more friends. So United States isolated another old pal. So so far they isolated 3. If you know what I mean. I'm not going to talk to you, but they're going to talk to one another. There's a problem. We're screwed, man. We're screwed with this kind of mediocrities. People at best, mediocre politicians and so-called diplomats. It's really I mean, you can see through them. You can see they have 2 different socks when they walk on the podium. They don't wear underwear, but sometimes they change their underwear every week, once, and they inside out. That's what they do. That's how they change it. You know what I mean? So these are the people over there. Look at them, how they behave. Just watch them. Just watch them. Not only what they say, how they move. How their body language. Those are weasels. Weasels. But they represent us, supposedly. They're in charge of us, more or less. And they make a ton of money over there. And relations. And you gotta love democracy. Mass democracy. Any biped can vote. Thank you. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong. Stay smart. Stay smart. Look for the truth. And be just.